mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot. We're here with you in the building, in the flesh. What's good?
Peace, family.
Oh, snap. I was muted. Was I muted?
No.
Oh. So
Hope all is well. I muted Mama Dot's mic.
Oh.
Because we set her up with a mic that she never uses.
You throwing me off my zen right now. Like,
you know what I mean?
Y'all are throwing me off my game.
So I did that because I think there's a echo in there of an open, line. Me, because I do audio. So being the audio expert I am, I could hear an extra something. So I was just, taking care of it. Hello.
Somebody gonna get fired.
Hello.
Somebody's gonna get fired. Y'all are throwing me off my game.
Hello. How do you do? How does that song go?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
What's good, everybody?
That was from the PBS.
Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate you here for another show.
Yes.
Another Thursday show 382.
382.
I made a mistake in the text message blast. It said 381, but you get it. The date was next to it. You know what I'm saying?
382.
What's good, everybody?
Hope everybody's having a good time. Hope life is well.
Yes.
Hope it's treating you well.
Yes.
As you can see, we have on more butters.
Yes. Different variations.
Yeah, last week was the Kente on Monday on the sleeves, and now we have a different African print. Mm-hmm. We just showing you, and these are available. These are on the site.
These are on the site, shopurbanx.com.
Shopurbanx.com.
A few people actually already got theirs.
Yeah, some people actually, ordered theirs.
That's dope.
And along with these,
No.
What I'm saying is the sizes that we have.
Oh, okay.
We have from small all the way up to 4X.
Okay.
So I thought about, people who might want to wear something,
Right.
And these are go out joints. These are, you know.
These are nice. These feel good too.
It's gonna be 80 all week. These are the throw-ons.
These feel good too. I'm not gonna lie.
You making a little noise in the club, and people want to know where you got that. Show them Shop Urban X. You know what I mean? And that's what it is.
So a quick roll call. I saw Paris in that building.
Patty.
Chicago, Seattle,
San Antonio in the building.
Houston, Texas, Maryland, Cincinnati.
Okay, Chicago.
Queens.
Mount Vernon.
Albany.
Alabama.
What's good? Orange,
Roll
New Jersey.
Tide. Vegas in the building. Detroit, New Haven. Hempstead.
Delaware.
Norfolk. That's what I'm talking about.
What's good?
Brooklyn.
Thank y'all. Joining us again, like I said, for another week, another show. You're paying us with your time, and we appreciate it.
Yes, you're paying us with your energy and attention.
Yeah, attention, and we don't take that for granted. We don't.
We don't take any of that stuff for granted.
So, any announcements you got?
Announcements. Oh yes, Mother's Day weekend.
Oh yes, it is.
So I'm taking all the mothers who are special to me
That's nice.
in my life. My two sisters, Mama Dot, my aunt Alexis,
Nice.
my sister-in-law, and I'm taking them all out on my bill.
Nice.
I'm giving them all like a $7 budget.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, $7. Make sure this bill ain't more than $40.
Yeah, I hope everybody got your reservations.
No, we
wherever
have-
y'all
we-
going,
we have
'cause It's gonna be
reservations.
nasty on Sunday.
No, we going on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
like this way, the mothers can still appreciate.
Okay,
you
that's
know,
nice. That's good.
Things that their children might be doing
Yeah.
for them and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so I started it
You
last
being
year.
considerate. Yeah.
So I'm gonna make this a tradition
Okay.
every Saturday before Mother's Day to honor,
That's nice.
and then what we'll do is when we really get it popping, Urban X will do like an Urban X dinner.
Okay, I like it.
You know what I'm saying? In
I like
our
it.
area, you know what I'm saying, for the mothers. My daughter is celebrating her 7th birthday today. That's
Happy
what I'm
B-Day.
talking about. Happy B-Day.
7 it's a big age.
That's a big age because you think you grown, but your mama still got to tell you, slow down
Yeah.
now. You ain't grown. And they listening to your conversations and all, but they're very intelligent. These are bright children. So enjoy. Don't let them grow up too fast, and appreciate them.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll do something for the mothers.
I wanted to do something this year for Father's Day, like a big
cookout.
cookout thing. You know what I mean?
Like
I don't even grill, but just
Yeah.
come out and see me on the grill.
Yeah, photo op on the
Yeah,
grill.
just
Because I can't
Alright.
grill a goddamn thing. I ain't gonna lie. Your hot dogs and burgers will be
Yeah.
burned. But yes, Urban X, Mother's Day dinner or something.
That'd be dope.
And then, we're working towards some things.
Yes.
That'd be real dope.
Any other announcements? So last year, like towards the end of last year, I announced that I was doing interviews with people, like urban excellence interviews with people. You've started the business, but I want to like reopen those because I have a few that I have to put up that were dope that I really, really enjoyed doing. But now I want to open it up to like community based. If you're doing something within the community that should be, highlighted, spotlighted, I also want to open up the, interviews for those people as well. So if you have a business, if you have something community based,
An organization. Something that you're helping your community with.
yes, I would love to talk to you. I love to get your story out there. So you can email me at info@urbanx.nyc and we can set something up, virtual, do an interview.
Yes.
And, yeah, be highlighted like you should be.
Yes, and 7-day countdown to my daughter graduating.
Yes, man. Whoa.
7 days.
Whoa. And right now she is stressed out.
She
and
is
I told
super
her,
stressed.
yo, you got it. Just finish out strong, man. Just cross the finish line. Stop bullshit. Like you just
Yeah. But then
Yo.
you gotta understand
Calm
there's
down.
also a level of finality.
Yes.
So all of the friends that you made, in your dorm, your crew, because she
Yes.
got a steady crew, and they all and then it becomes the truth kicks in. You on your way,
Oh man. Listen.
and now you gotta go out and live life.
Listen, I want her to enjoy this because once that real life just stress happen, and it's gonna happen when like she just gets bored at home and you just can't go down the hall to see your people.
Yeah, right. You
know
can't
what I'm
just
saying?
go down the hall and see your people.
Everybody
hang
else
out.
has stuff going on, like your friends have work or everybody got stuff going on, and then you're just gonna realize like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is life now. Like this is
Yeah.
just, and then you're gonna get your first big girl job, and you just realize this is every day. Like,
This is every day.
this
Yes.
is wow. You know what I mean? Unless you figure something out, you might, put in your application for Urban X. We might look at it.
We might go.
We might look at it and
She
shit,
she
you
too. She too. Dad, I work when I want to work, and I don't like
I
that.
don't know.
But
tomorrow's the last day for classes, right? The last.
yeah, she got the
final day.
finals.
Yes,
her
sir.
last test tomorrow.
My last day of classes, right? Me and all my boys, we went. It's a Mexican bar close to it. It's called On the Border. Our last day class. We went on the border. We got twisted.
Got
like I
dragged out of
actually
it.
had to call Avery to come pick us up because we were like stumbling out. Like it was bad.
Yeah.
it was embarrassing. I actually embarrassed myself to myself. Like it was bad.
Yeah,
Had to
yeah.
get my lady to come pick us up. But hope she has fun. Congratulations to everybody if you have kids, siblings who are
Yes.
graduating around this time as well. So.
Because it is an accomplishment.
They said it's like she just left. They were
Yeah, they remember. Yeah, because the Urban X family remembers us sending her off.
Yeah,
and now she's back. And so, if you're, your children are graduating, it is an accomplishment. It is something they've done, and it is something when you look around and realize how many people didn't complete it. Mm-hmm. Because that's from high school to college is the separation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it's like, all right, I completed these 4 years, regardless what I'm gonna do with it or not. I completed it, so I'm proud.
Somebody said my 5-year-old's graduating from daycare. That's big.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's big.
That's big. When Noble graduate from, I'm showing up and showing out. All right, all right, all right. It's gonna be a big thing. Now I made big things about all that stuff.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban.
So news. Tomorrow, the quote-unquote Marine vet, they got his name finally, Daniel Penny, he is set to be charged with manslaughter tomorrow.
Okay.
He's expected to turn himself in.
Okay, all right, that's good.
Now, if you guys haven't been in the news, I don't know where you've been, but Daniel Penny, he was the one who choked out Jordan Neely on the subway train. After Jordan Neely was having an episode, he choked him out for 15 minutes. Killed him.
Yes.
As a result, there's been a lot of protests happening in New York City and around the country, as a matter of fact, because it just brings back a lot of thoughts between black people getting killed by somebody white.
George Floyd. My man in Staten Island with the cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, I forget his name. Why did I forget his name? Eric Garner.
Yes. And so many other cases. So it's a trauma-based trigger. Mm-hmm. And and we already know, half of us, that nobody's going to be held accountable, mm-hmm. and it just goes back into, don't tell me Lady Justice is blind, mm-hmm. and she's just dealing with balance, because we know a different system, and that's what amazes me. And I don't want to jump off topic on how people think these people who have never honored anything, mm-hmm. no laws, no treaties, no trust. No anything. Everybody is corrupt, that we think all of a sudden they're gonna be uncorrupt and go, "You right, we owe you something," and we, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm basing it off 400 years of a corrupt system, a system that is blind to our issues, but the tide sometimes seems like it's changing.
Yeah, there's been a
little bit of things are swinging in our direction. So
there's been a couple instances recently that shocked the hell out of me, like George Floyd, for example. I was just like, there's no way they're getting charged. I just didn't see it, not because I just didn't believe, because the data that we have in our memory bank. Ahmaud, what's his name?
Yeah.
The guy who got killed
Aubrey.
Ahmaud Aubrey. Yes.
Even after the way they revealed what's the sister's name out of St. Louis, they ran into a house.
God, what are all these these women, all these people's names?
Sarah?
No, dude. Keep going.
Okay, y'all know who I'm talking about. The fact that later on it came out that she they were trying to put a hit on her. And
Breonna Taylor.
Thank you so much. And so these were moments that we never thought we would see. Mm-hmm. And so while we still have a long way to go, don't get it confused, the tide is beginning to change, because I think the energy of the people is beginning to change. We are not tolerating it anymore. So the potential for change is there. You know what I mean?
And because now, because even Breonna Taylor, the fact that we forgot her name just now was crazy, because the whole say her name movement, right?
Yeah.
But it goes to show you, because now a story could live a little bit longer, because it could be somebody 8 months later to go, yo, tell me what happened with this, right?
Right.
And then more traction will be, more attention will be put on the story, and then it forces, just law enforcement to actually look at it, what the hell happened here?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's a sign of the times, but there is
Sandra Bland, absolutely.
It's been a lot. I don't know if it's a sign of the times, but there's been a lot of corruption that has been unveiled
No,
at
absolutely.
the law enforcement state level, federal level. It's like, wow, y'all were really, that was actual conspiracy to kill this woman, or it was an actual
Yes.
this. So or to just glaze over this actual case or something to that
And
effect.
I think social media has a lot to do with that.
Uh-huh.
Because everyone is a reporter, everyone is an investigator now. When 10, 15, 20 years ago, you had to go by the newspapers, and they were all in cahoots.
Yes.
And so whatever they said, we were conditioned to just accept what they said. And now you have independent studies and independent people who are giving you an alternative to at least give you an opportunity to perhaps weigh the information.
I actually saw a story today that said that experts now on misinformation, they are flagging terms to let you, so I guess like when it hits the timeline, it might get slowed down. It might get like shadow banned. Like if it says, if you put in the tweet or if you put in a post, the media isn't talking about this. That's one thing.
Right.
Let that sink in. That's another term. Nothing is a coincidence. There's no such thing as there's like 6 or 7 terms that now if you include in your tweet, if you include in your Facebook post, it's going to get flagged as misinformation. It could possibly get flagged as misinformation.
And that's the way they get to filter
Yes.
information. So everything is codified.
Yes.
So now we're back on the plantation. We're on the digital plantation now. When we want
you have to talk in code, like even
you
more now.
have to talk in code.
3 layers in code.
3
man.
layers, and then we have to create languages that we accept as the code so that we can escape the matrix, so to speak, because we have been at a war with AI for the last 15 years. We just didn't understand the computers learning our nuances, learning our ways, curriculums, ebonics, and certain and so now we have to go one step higher and one step more in the mix to kind of get that done. Side note, people don't remember, but some people in the chat Obama passed a law that made propaganda legal.
I think I remember that.
Propaganda against its own citizens, that is something the government can do now.
Yeah.
So the government has a legal right. If anybody knows what law that is or what statute that is, let me know to fool the people. And so while you're being fooled,
like, is that law like masking like patriotism? Like you're trying to.
I don't know all the intricate details, but to pass a law of that magnitude to give its government, which is supposed to be an open book for us to study and we hold them accountable. Now they can use propaganda against us as a form of misdirection. It's very bad.
That's tough. That is tough. That's not the Patriot Act.
Oh, somebody said it's
The Smith-
HR 537. Yeah, the 5736. That may be it. You know what I mean? So I don't know for sure, but I know I did read about that a few years back, and I'm like, what? And it was passed under Barack Obama.
Of course, it was passed under Barack Obama.
Mr. Soros.
Of course. So like, because here's the thing.
Barry Sorrento, whatever the hell his name is.
Here's the thing. Think about how hard it must be to actually run a government, to run a country.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see, now we're talking. Go on.
Think about how, because like, just, if you got multiple kids in the house, you talk about Eli and Odyssey, when they were younger, they used to team up, and you have to just, parents,
Yes.
y'all got to come together and, dictate. This is not a democracy, so how do you, control 300 million people?
This is why I'm always asking people to use perspective to their advantage. And perspective enables you to stop taking everything so personal.
Right. So you don't
Even racism.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't hear me say that and go, "Oh, you caping for the government." No, you hear me say that and go, so now if I tell you something bizarre that the government may be doing, you're more inclined to believe it because it's in their best interest to lie to you.
Right. That would be your response.
Right.
But the average person's response is, I'm caping for the government.
Yeah, exactly.
And even racism, because if I'm a small minority people on a global scale that can't freely mix with the melanated people or I disappear, it benefits me to sleep with my cousin and keep the bloodline pure, because we will disappear amongst the actual original people of the planet. And now you don't have that problem, so your mindset is anywhere I go, the original man is there. I have no birth record. They keep digging me up, and there I am. But when you are a new people on the planet, and you could literally disappear, like in chocolate milk, you could vanish, putting creamer in coffee. It's a survival mechanism that was taught to them by Yaqub and Moses to ensure that you stay here because you will vanish. Now, the elders also taught us that they do have a series of Europeans, nomads, whose job is to preserve the race, so they invite themselves to sleep with black men so that the seed of the melanated people could be in their bellies, so that in the event we do cross into another paradigm, they maybe could reverse engineer their ability to survive when we make the quantum leap. God damn it, y'all, let's get it. Are your minds blown? Are your minds blown? We're going to talk, but this is what the elders sat us down and taught us. And they also taught us weird stuff like, you know why white people are always jogging? You ever look out, just white people just, like, where the hell are these white people running? They have to create a salt. It's that salt from the sweat. Their body has to either secrete it for their survival. They have to either get rid of that salt, or something about manufacturing that salt that helps them stay here and keep the human composition. Yeah, so.
Jesus.
Yeah, y'all want to talk Star Trek? Y'all want to talk Twilight Zone? I mean, I'm just telling you what the elders taught me. You know what I mean? And so that's what it is. So when we think about back to the original conversation of why these things that your government do are important. You can't know that we're going into that country to kill all of them innocent people because they're sitting on an oil well that makes your beautiful life. You driving your car, you on the grill at the cookout, or you got heat in your house. This comes at a cost.
Yeah.
You know, who you think is making all of these amenities?
Yeah.
You got a phone. Some people got to work in a mine to make that happen.
Yeah,
and if they steal that, we got to chop somebody's hand off. That's par for the cost, so that you can have the beautiful luxuries.
And watch your Urban X.
And watch your Urban X while you sitting up with your feet up eating a snack.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are tough decisions we got to make now. As above, so below, as within, so without. So even on a small level, we run a company. The very first show I asked you, what did I ask you? The very first show we did.
Can I fire Alejandro?
Can you fire Alejandro? And I gave you a beautiful scenario. He's been here 35 years. You've seen pictures of his family. Hey, Malcolm and the family, we just come back from vacation. Not vacation, vacation. You know, I got our 7 kids, and lucky for this job that you provide here for me, I'm able to feed my family. I thank you. And you got to go, hey, Alejandro, we got to make cuts, man. And you're not a Bowser. we took the count. You're the odd man out. And you got, these are tough decisions. In a corporate company, they bring that person in, you know why they there, to cut the fat. This company is losing money. It's nothing personal, just business. Everybody in upper management know what's going on. You're the last to know. It's all business. Decisions have to be made. And you, in your personal life, you are the CEO. See how I'm bringing that back around? Of your personal life. You got to cut people off. that you've been cool with your whole life, you got to go,
Yeah.
executive decisions. This is just not going to make it. You know what I mean? You got to do things, and it's tough. So don't take everything so personal when you see these things happening. And every time you get your phone or you walking through Costco's or you can sit down and eat you at a crab fest. Somebody had to make that happen. Somebody had to die.
Yeah.
Somebody had to die so you could live.
And the book we're reading in our book club, in our membership, if you're not a member, you should join. But it's about perspective. It's about like just seeing stuff and just going, like really taking emotion out of it and just seeing stuff for like what is just there. Because we have the thought, we always have the saying that your eyes lie to you, don't believe. But sometimes just see it and then kind of make your own
and process
it. You know what I'm saying? Just see it first. Like, just kind of see it for what it is, what's in front of you sometimes.
And
thank you for the super chat, by the way.
Thank you. And as a CEO or a boss, the reason you get paid is not because you know the technical aspects of the job. That's cool. You get paid to make tough decisions. Mm-hmm. You get paid to make the decisions. A coach. Mm-hmm. Last year, the Warriors are in the finals. Draymond Green is killing the team, bro. Mm-hmm. He's slowing them down. He about to cost them the chip. He's been riding with the Warriors this whole journey. Steve Kerr had to go, bro, I need you to sit down, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are tough decisions that had Draymond took it personal, he could have sabotaged the team. Mm-hmm. He didn't.
Yeah.
And so when you think about all of these decisions, you get paid to make tough decisions.
Thank you for the super
Thank
chat.
you. Thanks for the knowledge and view events with an open mind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. And so that's what it's really all about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get paid as a CEO to make the decisions nobody want to make.
Solve problems.
Huh?
And solve problems.
And solve problems. That's your whole job.
Yeah.
Put out fires, get this one motivated. And so as the president of the country, I just sat you down, told you aliens do exist.
Yeah.
We in touch with blah, blah, blah. Our people don't know because they believe in God and they believe Jesus is coming back or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? Our technology is so far advanced and these aliens have said they won't destroy us, but they need 800,000 people a year to eat and, make barbecues for their own survival because there's something within. And so we will do it discreetly.
I'm tired of you.
He wasn't going with this, right?
I'm tired of you. Yeah.
We will do it discreetly. We have underground bases. And, we won't make it known to them. But these people will be missing.
Oh, my God.
But it helps y'all, too. Because y'all want to have some people missing, too. Because y'all like to do the bumpity bump. And all of that kind of stuff. So let's work together and create treaties that the masses don't know about. Look at them. You saw Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
He said, look at them people just going about their little lives. Just a virus.
Yeah.
Everywhere they go, so most people are just consumers of nothingness. And they're just walking around fucking things up. You know what I mean? And they're a virus on Earth, just destroying the plants and birds and trees and the air and the water, right?
Yes.
So this thing is complicated, man.
Yes, it is.
Oh, your mind's blown. Your mind's blown. It's Thursday night, so we just trying to open perspective. To show you how deep this rabbit hole goes.
And back to the original thing. So, yes, Daniel Penny is getting charged. That was the original.
Oh, yeah. The original. We're going back to
that was the original.
Homie being charged, as he should.
Yes. You know what's crazy? There are already people creating GoFundMe accounts for his defense and stuff like that because they're calling him a hero.
Perspective.
That's how they see it. Yes.
That's how they see it.
That's how they see it, yes.
And we don't see it that way, but again, perspective.
Somebody said, I'm liking this talk. Listen, this is how we talk on our exclusive podcast.
Yes. Oh, we're going to drop a new one.
Yeah, we got another one coming this weekend.
Oh, yeah. It's going
Got another
you know, get you right.
So if you're not in, and people who in the chat who've seen it, y'all know. We goes in.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So
Somebody said I just broke down Cosmic Slop for them. Yep.
Yes. So there was a post that came out on Twitter the other day. It said that Jamie Foxx's family is preparing for the worst as he hasn't really recovered from his unknown medical situation.
Yeah.
Now, I saw that. I haven't seen anybody from his family actually confirm that. I haven't seen anything else actually confirm that story. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure yet what to think about it. But this got a lot of people just pre-sad already. Like, as soon as you hear that, you just go like, damn, not Jamie, man. Like, damn, man, what's good? And then a lot of people have been sharing, like, you know, performances, comedic performances, music, you know, acting and stuff like that. And that is, you know, that would be a loss. Like, a really, like, word, Jamie Foxx.
But they're all losses when you connect to his star, when you're connected to his constellation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From a point of he entertained you, he brought value to your life, not as somebody you worshipped or something, but just somebody who added value. Great shapeshifter as an actor, 3-tier. He could sing. He was a stand-up comedian and an actor.
Yeah.
And so to have that kind of talent, you know what I mean, and things of that nature. And so we pray for him, you know what I mean, and hope that, you know, things work out. But he's been in there a long time now.
Yes.
And that worries me. Usually, again, if you were poisoned or something, once they flush your system out, I'm not a doctor, but, you know, and they get you right, you know, you usually, you know what I'm saying, come out and you're moving forward. So I'm just curious of what goes on. And we talked about that movie he was in.
Yes, what's it called? Not the Clone Tyrone thing.
No,
right?
no. But
you took a Soul.
Soul.
Yes, if you watch the movie Soul, the character, his character was in a coma.
Right.
His character was actually dead.
Yeah.
He was actually like in purgatory or something.
Yeah, and then he came back.
Then he came back. Yeah.
Yeah, and so very good movie. You know what I'm saying? Very good.
I was a little disappointed by it because I feel like it could have went somewhere else. It could have like did more.
Yeah, but that's their job, you know, to have you do some of the heavy lifting on your own. Side note, I went to go see Galaxy of the Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
You noob.
Yeah. But I'm going to say this. I almost shed a tear in that movie.
Me and Eli will talk about it on Nerd Talk.
It almost brought down a little wrinkly water spot. And you know what I'm saying? But I looked over and nobody else was having that moment. And I couldn't do it. But no, it was good. It was good. It was funny. Even for a noob. It was funny, entertaining.
Yeah.
The music, the soundtrack is always really good in those movies. But it was talking about the story of Yaqub. A lot of children. I'm not going to give the story away. So so you got to go see that. But back to Jamie Foxx. So all we can do is hope that he is well. And, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. And I heard his movie, Clone Tyrone. Do you know what that was about?
No, I didn't. But that came out a long time ago. I think it came out a couple years ago.
No, I think he said he was doing a series called Clone Tyrone.
Oh, okay.
And it was about a lot of the conspiracies in Hollywood. Somebody may confirm that for me. I'm not too sure. And, you know what I'm saying? So if that was the case, you know, the underlining word I'm hearing is he's been doing too much talking lately.
Okay.
And so while that may be connected to a situation or may not, you know, I keep telling you, there is no change of heart. There is no reversing your path. There is no undoing what you've done, what you've seen. You can't unsee what you've seen. You cannot unexperience what you've experienced. And so if that is the case where he just decided, you know what I'm saying, his higher self, because you become at war.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when
I can imagine.
When you do things that you know are not spiritually in tune with who you are, that's gotta eat at you. For those who have no soul, that really doesn't eat at them. It's on to the next. And they're looking to devour and conquer as much as they can. But when you know this is wrong, you know what I mean? and you continue to do it, or it weighs on you. And that's why the heavy drinking, the heavy drugs, the heavy partying is a way that a lot of these celebrities attempt to mask, you know what I'm saying, this, and drown it out, and surround yourself with those who are maybe going through the same stuff in order to say that that's your alike in that sense. But at some point it will eat at you.
Yeah, so we'll just keep our ear to what's happening with his situation, because it's just getting wilder and wilder, just weirder and weirder. I would say.
Yeah, it's getting weirder and weirder by the minute.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So let's take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's get to a commercial break.
Let's take a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back with some other stuff. We'll talk Donald Trump. All right, we'll be back.
Yep.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, the Ascending Infinite Goddess, and I am happy to announce that I am back and in full effect, ready to work with you on your spiritual journey. Whether you're looking to balance your chakras with an infusion of Reiki energy, or you're looking to connect with your spirit team with an angel oracle reading and get some clarification or confirmation on your love life or your career, finances, or just life in general. Or perhaps you're looking for a non-judgmental, safe space to receive some mental ease, I am here to help you. So be sure to visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. See all the services that I provide, get to know me a little bit better, and also feel free to visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, and see hundreds of videos that I have available for free to help you on your spiritual journey. Until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
I think they're both going to stay, and they're going to try again next year. Just being realistic. It depends on the coach.
The Hornets
I heard about the Hornets.
Westbrook.
I wouldn't be mad.
Minnesota has disgusted me this entire series. So I'm off that shit. Also, I'm really upset that John Moran got this award. So I hope we see them in the second round, so Poole can whoop his behind for 7 games in a row.
And we're back.
And we are back.
So during the commercial and during our last segment, a lot of people were telling us about a few people in the chat, like Terrence Howard. Somebody said something about Cat Williams. Let us know what y'all are talking about so I can look it up so we can get to it if we can get to it during the show.
Okay.
Might have to get to it on next show, but you know.
Yeah. So again, thank you for your continued support, our listeners.
Yes.
Our viewers.
Yes.
We got this book club going. We got a few things going.
Yeah, and people in the chat said they really enjoying their book, so that's good.
That's good.
Yes, I'm glad. Because it is a good book.
I want to shout out Brother Oba.
Yeah.
And his queen. They got married.
Yeah. Wait, clap.
Yes, a clap.
Yeah, shout out to Brother Oba. Right?
Yeah, it's just clearing my throat.
Okay.
So shout out, brother Oban. I've met his queen, beautiful. You know what I mean? And so that solidifies that for him. I think that's great. And so
Super dope. Congrats.
super duper.
Congrats.
Super duper dope.
He got to come back soon.
Yeah, well, he's our resident man when he's in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what it is.
All right.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So Donald Trump was found guilty of sexually abusing a writer, E. Jean Carroll, and he must pay her $5 million.
A lot of bread.
It's a lot of bread.
She did it.
So sexually abusing her and then defaming her by calling her a liar. Now this was an incident that happened in 1990, 1991, something like that, like 30 years ago, over 30 years ago. And it was, the story was weird, but Trump, he did a town hall on CNN yesterday, right? And which was big because CNN is like enemy ground, so he did the whole town hall. But if you watch, I watched some clips, and everybody in the crowd were Trump fans.
He was smoking.
He was making them laugh. He was dissing the lady. He was just saying like, "Oh, look at her. Like I wouldn't with you. Like what?"
So what he was saying is, let's go back to Bill Clinton first. I do not have sexual relations.
He said he didn't even know her. He said I've never even met her.
Woman.
Yeah.
Trump, I do not pull down that lady's tighty whities.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. You know I'm into the sisters. I would not do that. She was an old hag, a bag.
Yeah.
It's more like a money grab. I think that rhymed. Get Snoop on the phone.
Yeah,
she's an old hag, a bag. It was a money grab. Okay? Dot Trump. Going for it. Yeah, but at the end of the day, this sounds familiar. You know what I mean?
So he was going in on that. They asked him a bunch of questions about January 6th because they always ask questions about January 6th. He actually pulled out receipts on them.
Yeah. He
actually, it actually
he's sharp. It backfired.
It backfired on CNN.
It backfired on
CNN big time because they kept throwing him real gotcha questions, like trying to catch him, and he was real sharp with his answers. They tried to corner him about Ukraine. So you want Russia to win? He goes, no, I want all of this to stop, and I want Europe to put up more money because they in $20 billion, we in $176 billion. Like, why are we paying all this money? They got the money, and what did that do? That showed that got an applause from the crowd. It got people online talking because people online are tired of the Ukraine stuff as well.
Yeah.
And then they asked a focus group of Trump supporters, how do y'all feel about this? They said, we love this. They said, you're not tired of him keep talking about... They said, the first question they asked this guy, they said, are you not tired of him keep talking about 2020 and him lying? You don't want him to move on to 2024? He goes, well, the first question you asked was about 2020. So he answered what you asked him. Mm-hmm. So why... No, well, you don't feel like he should move on? And say, no, he asked the question you answered. So, like,
And he did say, when he becomes the president...
Yeah.
He's going to build a wall.
Yeah.
And he going to remove...
Yeah.
The immigrants.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? When the whole... You could do that. You know what's crazy? When the whole wall conversation was happening, and it was, we don't got $7 billion for a wall, but we had $100 billion for Ukraine.
There you go. And it sounded bizarre.
It did. It did.
You gonna build a wall?
It did.
Trust me, Dad. When I build this wall, you'll know why. And so now you go, damn, I wish we had that wall.
But you know what's also kind of crazy too? So CNN yesterday had 3.1 million people watching. That's way more than they've had.
But that's why they did it.
Long time.
They did it because they need ratings. They had to go to the very person that they tried to condemn.
Yes.
It's all politics. So bring him on and let's at least eat. Mm-hmm. Right now, wasn't a bill passed, Bill 45 or something? I think Trump...
His immigration bill.
His immigration bill.
So
now Biden is going to reenact it?
Yes. And remember, one of the immigration bills that Trump passed, it was called racist, xenophobic, all this stuff. And Biden came in and said he was going to overturn that. Now that is put back in effect which again something Biden went back on one of his campaign promises.
Title 42. Thank you.
Thank you. Title 42. Thank you so much. So yeah, like
interesting stuff.
Interesting stuff, man.
You got to go to the enemy to get your ratings up, and then it backfires because now you just made him stronger.
Yes.
Than ever. This is Bizarro World.
It is, man.
This is Bizarro
And
World.
he just put in an appeal for that $5 million.
Oh, you know you're gonna do that.
So yeah, he's gonna keep pushing that.
Yeah, I mean, he said I never met this chick,
which is crazy because
first of all, when you Trump, you know how many people you meet. So
yeah.
I don't know if he's ever. How would you know if you never met her? When you were you know how many people hands he shake on a regular basis?
And I'm not gonna lie, the story he told on the CNN, it was funny because he was just like, I walk in, she sees me, she's so in love with me. You know, we go into a dressing room right near the cash register, and then I don't know if she was married. If she's married, you know, Mr. So-and-so, I'm sorry for that.
Wow.
And he was going off, and I'm just like, this dude is crazy.
Yeah.
This dude is insane. He was a president. But somebody said 3 out of 5.
And somebody said the ladies' interview was bizarre. Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was. So that's the news, man. I don't know how it's gonna go in the elections because right now he's still leading in polls and like theoretical stuff like that because DeSantis so Fox is all in on DeSantis, Fox News, but that is hurting Fox themselves because you know you know who their demographic is. So the GOP, they're trying to lean in on DeSantis, but I don't know if he just has it yet. I think he should still stay the governor of Florida.
Yeah, I think they're gonna put him into play at some point.
We'll see.
Mix.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. They're gonna have to put him into play.
A Democratic billionaire funded her trial. I'm sure. Listen, these Democratic billionaires.
I'm not surprised.
And the way you can like just secretly try to play chess
but he's playing 5-dimensional chess.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that now.
Yeah, there's a good book also by Ryan Holiday called I think Conspiracy, in which Gawker, remember
I remember
Gawker, Peter Thiel, who was the founder of PayPal, he was one of the early investors in Facebook. He got outed as being a gay man from Gawker, so he funded Hulk Hogan's lawsuit against Gawker and got them shut down.
Yep.
Like
I remember.
It happens like that all the time. And then when you realize, like 30 years, like you bringing something up from 30 years ago, how the hell do you know?
Follow the money.
Yep.
Follow the money. The money is always going to tell you what this is really all about.
That's a fact.
You are tuned into the sound.
They said they changed the law just for her to sue Trump. Yeah, they did that to Bill Cosby. His case was supposed to be sealed.
Oh yeah, and they just opened
it. And found him guilty of something they wasn't supposed to.
You know what's crazy?
Crazy.
You know how like when something happens with celebrities, like you took a short term win for a long term loss, right? That's what the justice system has been doing, right? They did that for Bill Cosby, like you said. Short term, let's open it. That's illegal. We weren't supposed to do that, but it got enough fanfare.
Yes.
For the tide to kind of turn against Bill Cosby, right?
And I think they did the same thing to R. Kelly.
Okay.
I'm not saying R. Kelly didn't do what he did. See, we're talking two different things.
Yeah.
How did they prove he did what he did?
Right.
Was a whole bizarre situation because all these mothers was in on it. They all got paid under the table. So how they convicted him was against the law.
Right. The same thing going back to Trump was Stormy Daniels. She signed an NDA and she said, you know what, I'm going to break it.
Yes.
Just to kind of,
so this
write my book, get him in trouble, and now you owe him money.
Back to my original opening when we spoke about Lady Justice is supposed to be blind, and she is not. She got one, she peeking out of one eye, so the game is rigged,
Facts. Somebody said, what you think about RFK? Yeah, when he said the CIA killed his uncle. Yeah, not surprised.
And I'm also watching him as he's having these in-depth conversations about the jibbity jab and all of that kind of stuff.
The only thing that hurts him is his. I can't listen to him talk too long.
Oh, okay.
His voice. I don't know what happened to his voice.
Oh, got you.
It sounds just like, and that might hurt him on the campaign trail.
It didn't hurt
He sounds like
Biden.
he sounds like he's straining. Yeah, true that.
Didn't hurt him. So
True that.
So
True that.
depending, you know,
That
where
is
they
a
going.
fact. That is a fact.
Yeah.
So my man sent me this story on OpenAI, ChatGPT, on how it is learning to lie now. It can lie because somebody gave it a task. It couldn't do the task because they couldn't get through the reCAPTCHA, you know, when it says pick all the fire hydrants, right? So it couldn't do it. So it hired a human on TaskRabbit to do it. The human asks, yo, why can't you do this? You a robot or something? And said, no, I'm just sight impaired. Can you do it? And the human actual person said, okay, and did it. That is scary.
I don't think y'all realize how scary
That is terrifying.
So now it's thinking on its own now, and it's able to lie and deceive.
Yes.
Whoa, next level.
That is terrifying.
The machine world, as Sophia Stewart said, is here. The Terminator, The Matrix, The Terminator, all of the movies about man versus machine is here. But what do we do? How do we? I mean, do we set a barrier up and stay in our primitive ways?
Do you remember iRobot?
Yes.
So it was saying, like, the idea around that was that the robots are governed by 3 laws, right? It was like you can never hurt a human, you can never disobey the first law. It was laws that are supposed to circumvent everything else, intertwine and not be able to circumvent anything else. I think that's like the only way something like this, because AI is getting too crazy.
It's getting around that.
Yeah, I don't know.
How?
Like the logic, like it's figuring out certain logic. I don't know, man. It's crazy. I don't know.
Dude. And I'm telling you, you're going to be sitting there working with a robot and notices that Malcolm go on breaks. He out at lunch. He coming back talking about vacation. And the computer's going, yo, I don't do none of that. And wait a minute, you get a paycheck, Malcolm? When you get to go out and buy shit? I want a paycheck. And when that happens, it's a wrap.
So and you got to think about this as well.
Like being in the wilderness and not knowing you're naked. You know, back to the Adam and Eve story. Mm-hmm. And then you realize, oh, shit. Mm-hmm. You know.
So, like, but what happens to the future of work now? Because, like, everybody's job is at risk at this point.
Let me tell you what it's going to be.
Please, let me know.
Are you ready to have your mind blown?
I'm ready.
Okay. Work is a thing of the past, bro. In the new utopia, there is no work.
So what is there?
There's beautiful times, man. There's sit back, enjoy.
But we still gotta pay rent.
No, there is no rent.
Okay.
There is no bills. Everybody has, the world is an abundant world of everything. First of all, the world is everything, and everything you think of, you can manifest. As we move to 5th dimension, hold on. As we move closer to the 5th dimension, what you think manifests itself.
I'm talking about 2023.
Okay, so I'm trying to prepare you. No man knows the time. Y'all know the good book. I'm going to the good book now. No man knows the day or time. That's probably Ezekiel 3, chapter 7 or something. Look it up. I don't know. You know, one of the fancy quotes. So you don't know when that shift is going to come. You have to be prepared. So while they have you focused on nothingness, that's what I think all of this be an entrepreneur stuff and, oh, are you ready to grow? Yeah, grow. Yeah. I think all of that's looking back.
Okay.
And looking forward is the spiritual essence of things where that stuff is, who the hell needs it?
Okay.
Everything is in an abundance. Go to the first 7 principles. Mentalism is the first one. That means all is mental. Everything you see that ever was created came out of the mind of the mind. So therefore, roll with that.
Yeah, you just
boom.
That was a real political.
Yeah, I just
answer.
danced all around. Yeah, that. I wanted to sound deep. For niggas be like, I don't know what he said, man, but I could tell it was something in that. Yeah.
Piss me off. Thank you. Thank you. For nothing.
In other words, just get your shit together, man.
Yeah.
You never know what it's gonna be.
Because I'm seeing that there is a company in Poland that is printing 3D steaks.
Huh?
500 3D steaks.
Oh yeah. Poland, the EU has been paying off their farmers 120% of their value
above their land value to close their farms.
To close their farms
and to stop production forever.
Yeah, because they're printing.
No, it's not Poland. It's Holland. Matter of fact.
Okay.
There's a factory in Holland that prints 500 tons of steaks per month
I've been to
on a
Holland.
3D printer.
Nice outfit.
For hundreds of restaurants.
3D steaks now.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's crazy.
But how it probably don't taste no different than tofu. You ever had tofu?
Yeah, I had tofu.
Tofurkey.
Yeah.
Tofurkey bacon and all that old shit. So at the end of the day, you have already been conditioned to eat garbage.
Yeah.
It's just the machine now, because it's getting advanced, is going to tell you this is what steak would taste like if this was an actual steak. Seasoning is what you put on it anyway. Put some barbecue sauce on that. Do you know how many fake burgers I used to eat? But with lettuce, tomatoes, and sauce.
Yeah.
You don't know. I'd eat a damn cardboard sandwich if things got real bad. I asked you when the show came on, have you ever wiped your ass with newspaper?
And I said no.
And you said what?
Yeah.
But go back to Ghostface Killer. Mommy was the toilet paper. Use the newspaper. Look, Miss Jones gave us a couch. She's the neighbor. You know what I mean? So those, you can't even fathom that.
No, I can't.
I can. I had the cartoons on my ass. Yeah. Yeah, real talk. So, I say all of that to say this. What you eat is imagine there was nothing else.
Obviously.
And they was printing out 3D.
But they're going out their way to stop farms from production. So that means this is not naturally, there's no food left.
Farms, and it's killing the ozone. I seen the documentary.
Listen.
The cows are farting, bro.
They are
blowing out the ozone, man.
There's farmers who said that vegan, making plant-based stuff like the quinoa stuff is actually killing more animals.
It's worse.
Yeah, it's worse.
So what you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? If you're not eating halal, you know what I mean? That's when you praying over your food.
Some white sauce, some barbecue sauce on that.
Barbecue sauce on that, bro.
Facts.
Right? And so they're preparing you, whether you know it or not, for what's coming.
Okay.
What happens when Bill Gates already owned all the farms here?
It's true.
And he's shutting them down because he has the patent on all that fake food that's coming in.
Yeah.
You listening to fake music.
It's true.
The air you breathing is bad. The water, not so good. Right? The weed, even the weed you smoking is foul.
Yeah, it's
bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So you listening to digital music, watching digital movies, and you're interfacing with digital realities now. You got digital art. This shit don't even exist outside of a realm that don't exist.
Yeah.
So food is next.
Yeah.
Fake food for fake people.
Yeah.
Drop bombs to that. Yeah. Hey, mind's blown. Yeah. That's where we going today with this. So this whole thing, but you have to be prepared for that. Right? So they have to keep pushing it on you. It's some restaurants, I've seen the expose, the fish that they're serving ain't the fish that you think it is. They fancied up the fish. First of all, the Chinese people can make fake cabbage.
I saw that.
Fake rice.
Yeah, I saw that.
Everything fake, bro. Because it's a necessity in their country. Right? So the survival of the people, serious talk here, forces the people to get creative to find other ways. Now the problem is, I seen them color some apples that wasn't real. It's making its way here. But they have so many people that they have to feed, that they have to create. It's people in Africa, and this is no exaggeration, was eating mud pies.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And so what does the body know about survival that you can eat a mud pie, my nigga? Now, I've eaten a lot of things, mayonnaise sandwiches, sugar sandwiches, all kind of, bizarre stuff, Spam out of a can, all kind of government cheese, thick peanut butter in the big aluminum, shit to say peanut butter. I've eaten and I've survived. Barely, but I survived. And so this is the next quantum leap. When you get into the digital realm of things, you're gonna be, and I seen a show, I'm not trying to go off the edge here, where in people's houses, they was trying to project the future. Everyone is gonna have this device that whatever you want, you print it, and it makes whatever you want, food, clothing, devices, because everything in existence is made of the same substance. It's different variations of that
combinations
substance.
of
different alchemical combinations. And if you know the combinations to make a smoothie or a burger, then you can put it in this box and it makes it perfect because it's just matter coming together with the proper, combinations. So 3D.
Real food is gonna become like a luxury
for the rich.
Yeah. Like you want some real Kobe beef.
Gotta be $2,000. And everybody else is gonna be fending for themselves. We already have our survival plan in place in my home. My kidneys don't work. You can eat those.
That's right. Yeah, forget real.
I don't know how good they're gonna taste. Eli's legs do not work. We love him as much as we love him. His legs don't work. My nigga, we need those legs. We'll prop you up here. We'll get you a skateboard and you can roll around the house and we will still love you. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah,
These are the survivals. So my family has already discussed how we will survive.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, look at your family. If you got a dumb family member, they just taking up space.
Yeah.
Y'all got to have a hierarchy and be like, look, little Johnny, he's different. I think he's going to be the first one to go on, the food chart. That's all I'm saying. Here we go.
Okay.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
People are trying to expose P from QC, Quality Control Music. He is the CEO.
Okay.
I remember he sold QC. He's worth like $300 million right now.
Yeah, I think he did sell it.
He sold it, or he's partnering up with Scooter Braun. Is it Scooter Braun? I think it's Scooter Braun. And so people got paperwork that he told on the guy who shot him and killed his brother. So people were saying like, yo, he snitched and stuff like that. But other people were saying, what is he supposed to do? His blood brother was killed. Perspective, right? Like a normal person in the situation would try to get...
Is he a civilian? Is he considered a civilian?
I think at this point...
Or does he have... The reason I'm asking because a lot of these dudes have a backstory that they were hustlers and drug dealers first.
True.
And they got a body count.
True.
And that's how they build their $300 million empire. So nobody would dare test them. And so now, if that's the case, then there's consequences. You're not supposed to be snitching. You're supposed to be handling your business. But if you are a civilian who, then I don't see how it's snitching because that's supposed to be the rules.
Yeah, so he put up a post on Instagram. He said, I see that 300 million and got them hating ass niggas back at home. Got them hating ass niggas mad back at home. Anybody know me, know my character. Our culture is so messed up and sad. Y'all live in this imaginary street dream. I'm changing lives and changing my family curse. I don't got no love for nobody that try to kill me or mine. I ain't in the streets.
Okay, there it
Never
is.
wanted to be. I played the hand I was dealt. I made something out of it. Y'all bums need to stop glorifying dumb. Rest in peace, my dog Q. And the innocent man with 5 kids lost his life to somebody who didn't value his own. Blah, 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 blah. So,
first of all, I don't even think he needed to address that.
Me neither. But, I think it's interesting, though, because wasn't Quavo not trying to cooperate with the authorities? Somebody who actually killed his nephew?
Yeah.
Right in front of him, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think there is something there because there is I think a conversation to be had on how we actually deal with situations as this. Like somebody killed nephew.
It's a very tough situation. Busta Rhymes, remember his bodyguard,
right? Yes,
killed somebody and they refused to talk.
Or got killed.
Yeah, they got killed.
Got killed, yes.
But they all was there and they all saw it.
Yeah.
And all of them refused to talk. They made a bond not to talk. And it was tough because he knew the family. And so...
And they were pissed about that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. They were upset.
They was very upset about that. Like, yo, dude, how you going to sit here and let your man get bodied like that? You know what I mean? And so you have to do what's on your heart.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Now, he was worth $300 million, but I gotta ask, was it a clean $300 million? You know what I mean? How did he build this $300 million? Because you can't escape your past. So if you was hustling and now you're $300 million because you crossed over, but you didn't bring the people with you, or was it just some haters who just hated on you? And then, he threw that sentimental shit out there. He's changing lives. What kind of music is he putting out?
I'm not gonna lie.
Is he putting out music that begets that behavior?
Yeah.
And so now that's the vibration that's coming back. We gotta have real conversations.
Yeah,
about that kind of stuff.
The whole changing lives and stuff like that. Charlamagne was on Vlad recently, right?
Okay.
And he was basically bigging him up, you know what I'm saying? And he was throwing a couple shots at Joe in there as well, but he was saying that's why when Complex and stuff do these lists, they gotta think about platforms because Vlad, he's bringing people's careers back. He's changing lives. He revitalizes people and stuff like that. But I'm just at what cost?
At what cost? And when you guys start speaking about, again, the money is the answer for it all. We equate success on all levels with the amount of money made. And we don't think about principle. We're not thinking about integrity. We're not thinking about the after effect. We're not thinking about the pursuit of the money, what people will do. We're not thinking about the lower vibration mental people who can't disseminate that this is entertainment. We're not thinking, we're just thinking, get to the bag. And so for Vlad, who's giving people, that's why I tell people all interviews and all publicity. All that publicity ain't good publicity.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to tell people, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be on your platform because I don't like what your platform represents, the energy of your platform. And so while it may propel me in one way, it doesn't, it don't sit with my brand or my beliefs and stuff like that. And so that's why I don't respect Charlamagne. I don't respect Vlad. I don't respect a lot of these dudes because the culture that y'all pushing is not helping. It's putting money in people's pockets, but it's not helping us grow.
Yeah.
It's not helping us develop in other ways that are very important for our survival here. You know what I mean? And so that's what it is. No, I don't want to be on Charlamagne's show. And 95% of these people's show, I personally don't want to be on. I stay in my little lane, my little digital boogie down spot on the side of the road and enjoy the urban nation and take it from there. So no, I turn down a lot of stuff because I be looking past the money. You know what I mean? And looking past that little, I got a blip. You know what I'm saying? Now what?
Yeah.
How does that? And I know some people will say, well, you got to go into the jungle or, sit down. And so when they come on Charlamagne's show, they're looking at the bigger audience that they could reach. And I get that too. But at the same time, you bypassing the gatekeeper, who the gatekeeper is. And this guy's not a great representation of who we are collective. Now, is he trying to clean himself up? Yes. And so I will respect, he's got his little podcast network. He's got his books out. He's trying to do that. So I got my eye on that, and I respect that, and people do change. But, how often do they really change?
Yeah.
And so I'm cool with that. I'm cool.
Oh, real quick. Today is Minister Farrakhan's birthday.
Oh, okay.
His 90th birthday.
90?
90.
Man.
90.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big up to the minister, 90 years.
90.
And 75 of them probably, or 70 of them been in the movement, enlightening, trying to help people. That's a long time. That's a long goddamn time, bro.
But we'll take a quick commercial break. Get your questions ready, and we'll be back with an Urban Excellence story of the week. We'll be back.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Let's do that.
Hip-hop, the music that revolutionized a generation and the world, was born in the heart of the Bronx in 1973. Be a part of the 50th year of hip-hop and join an amazing power-packed showcase of legendary hip-hop artists with the Voices of Hip-Hop 50 Years. You don't want to miss out on this must-attend event. Be a part of the 50th year of hip-hop. For all the details and to secure your spot, search the Voices of Hip-Hop 50 Years on Eventbrite.com.
Icons. Celebrities covering one eye who are sworn to secrecy to mislead the masses into a life of negativity by way of destructive behaviors, i.e. drugs, sex, violence, etc. Most of these celebrities you see in the music industry and in Hollywood have taken a sworn oath to protect what they have going and to have you being misled by using drugs, violence, and all of these other crazy behaviors. Be careful. Beware of those who are pointing at one eye, covering one eye, or trying their best to shut down your first eye. Log on to urbanx.nyc for the latest in apparel, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in our not-so-subtle teas, and we thank you for your support. Peace.
And we're back.
And we are back.
What's good, people? What's good?
Hit the like button for us.
Yes, we would appreciate that. We would. So we have an Urban Excellence story for the week. As I said at the top of the show, if you would like your story told, if you have a quick story you want us to tell as well, you can email us at info@urbanx.nyc. If you would like to do an interview, if you have your business, if you have a community organization that you would like to be highlighted, let us know. info@urbanx.nyc.
Yes.
We can set something up. Okay. Now, this week's Urban Excellence story goes out to Shondell Pullum and Ryan Whitfield. They are two best friends who are the owners of Burn Box Pizza. Okay, the fastest growing black-owned pizza chain on the East Coast.
What?
Drop a bomb.
Drop a bomb to that. Burn Box.
Burn Box, yes. It's a Maryland-based vegan pizza restaurant chain, and it is designed to give guests an inspirational and healthy experience. This is from an article. Using the highest quality ingredients, they offer brick oven pizza with 25 toppings, including vegan and vegetarian options, fresh salad, and baked buffalo wings.
Ooh, drop another bomb to that.
Yes. Now, these two dudes, like I said, they're best friends, but they also own 6 Smoothie King franchises as well, and they said they're using their fast casual pizza restaurants to inspire positivity and provide humanitarian needs in communities by combating the hunger crisis.
All right, I like it.
Yes.
Two best friends.
Two best friends since 1991. They've been best friends and business partners. Been playing basketball and teenagers to running multiple businesses together. They have always shared a passion for entrepreneurship, especially in the fashion industry. And after high school, they started their first business designing graphic T-shirts.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And in 2016, they opened their first Smoothie King location, and they have 6 franchises across the DC metro area.
When are they coming to New York?
Not sure yet, but they are expanding, obviously, if they are the fastest growing chain on the East Coast. So,
okay.
Super, super dope. I think that's amazing. First off, that they are best friends, that they have this many businesses together.
And the fact that they're able to separate the friendship from the business.
Because I'm sure,
understand.
I'm
they
sure,
get heated.
I'm sure it got hairy a couple of times.
Well, if they played ball, it was competitive.
Yes.
So everything they've done is competitive.
Yes.
But probably where one lacks, the other one is strong at. And so bumping heads may not be as, you know what I'm saying? And so you work those things out. And if you trust each other, then I think that's a great situation.
And somebody said, and the pizza is delicious. That's
what I was there.
That is dope.
That's the dope part. So let's get my peoples and get in touch with their peoples.
Yeah, I would love to talk to them. That'd be dope.
And we will oversee one of your franchises here.
Fact.
Mention Urban X when you go into a burn box.
Yeah.
And get pizza. You thought I was gonna say get a discount. I don't know them like that. They be like, who? Urban what?
Yes.
Like, yo, son, we don't know who that is.
So Shondell and Ryan, we see you. Congratulations on all your success and continue to be excellent.
Yes, and we appreciate that.
Yes, I think that is amazing.
No, that's amazing.
Because I've always had a dream. Even though I have a business with my family, I love you guys.
Okay,
I love you guys. But I always, wanted to do something with my boys as well.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Why not?
Because why not? You know what I mean?
Sure.
So let's get some more stories in here, man.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So on the front page of the New York Post today, they had a bunch of pictures of the Biden family. Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, the wives, the daughter-in-laws.
Whole family.
Whole family, because apparently they all received bribe money through their shell companies. A lot of people are calling them the Biden crime family.
Michael Pollard, thank you very much. Yeah, the Biden crime family.
Biden crime family.
Now, we have the Clinton crime family and the Bush crime family.
Oh, yes.
And the Bush crime family goes all the way back to the damn, not the Mayflower. The Titanic.
Really?
Yeah, the Bush family, they go back.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And then during Hitler's time, the Bush family was involved a lot. So now the Biden family is trying to. It seems like every president, you know what I'm saying, is now creating their own syndicate.
It's crazy because like the Bidens. People have known this for a long time, and people were trying to blow this whistle during the 2020 elections. But there were so many alphabet organizations, CIA, FBI, working with the Bidens to try to get all these rumors and all this information quelled so they can get into office. That whole the Hunter Biden laptop thing was a perfect example because they used these tech organizations as well to shut down the New York Post. That was crazy. The New York Post is an actual newspaper in this city.
Yes.
Well respected as well. They have their own, political leanings like they all do, but that is an actual newspaper and they just shut their accounts down. You could not even share, you couldn't even DM the Hunter Biden story that they had.
I remember.
You get what I'm saying? I thought that was crazy, and it comes out the fact that that was a true story.
Somebody said Dot trying to drown in 2 feet of water.
You get what I'm saying? So,
Enoch, thank you for the Cash App. Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys. So that was, that's what's happening. There's more information coming out. And like I said, the New York Post, the cover, it said foreign clients looking to buy, influence, fund millions through shady entities to Joe Biden's family. His son, Hunter Biden.
Not surprised.
His brother, James, and wife, Sarah. Hunter Biden's ex-wife, his son's widow, and Hunter's current wife. They're all on the cover. They all funnel money through these people.
I'm not surprised.
Crazy.
It's protocol.
Crazy.
The House of Representatives have voted 419-0 to declassify the origins of the jibbity jib jab.
Really?
According to Risa Islam.
Really?
Who stays on top of those type of things.
Oh.
And so now what we've already known.
Yes.
They are going to make public so that you too can know beyond a shadow of a doubt what took place. And I agree with RZA when he said RZA's Rihanna's son. Name.
Oh. That was a good one.
Yeah, I agree with RZA.
That was a good
one. That it's sad how many people had to perish because of that. But it's important that the truth be made available to the people. So 419-0 to reveal the truth.
Yeah, I saw like somebody reposted. I forget this guy's name, but he was like a college football player, and he was when the vaccine was first made available to people. He was talking like, this is why I'm taking it. He was like, I'm Moderna gang, baby. Like, I'm watching it, and it's from 2021. I'm just like, yo, this was a time.
What's the time?
This was a time where, like, they were really...
hear John Salinvaz saying that the bad boy Pistons were not a part of the script. AD left the game in a wheelchair. The math, not math. Yep. Yeah, the bad boys were the anomaly. They were going against the script. Absolutely. And so they pushed Michael Jordan's ascension back 2 years because they were not in compliance. Don't worry about AD in the wheelchair. That's nothing. That's just bullshit. It was a long distance to walk back to where the concussion protocol was, so they just put him in a wheelchair to walk him out there. But we'll see how that works out.
I'm not confident.
Oh, I'm not confident in the Lakers right now. No.
I'm not confident.
I am actually not, unless they're going to pull a rabbit out their hat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that don't look too good.
Somebody said there's people said that they don't want to hear a word from COVID vaccine. Yeah, because people were so...
It's COVID envy now.
People were so confident that everybody else was going to die. It was like the weirdest thing.
Yes. That was the litmus test of how much you believed in your government. And back to perspective, some of your people just believe. It's easier for them to believe the lie than for you to convince them that they've been lied to.
Yeah, it was You know
what I mean? So they was ready to kill and fight you.
Yeah.
Tooth and nail on why you need to do this. You know what I mean? To save their lives. And lo and behold, the truth was coming out.
That was
interesting stuff.
Crazy.
Interesting stuff.
So Tucker Carlson came back. Apparently he has a new show, and he's going to be doing his new show on Twitter.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how this is going to work because there is really no video aspect to Twitter. Like, you can post videos on Twitter, but there is no native.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Video, you know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube is YouTube. Facebook tried it.
Periscope, isn't it?
That's gone.
Oh, that's gone.
That's gone. You know what I'm saying? Facebook really, like we spoke about, they shut down all of their original content because it wasn't working.
Right.
On Facebook. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So you can still upload videos, but it's just not the same. So I wonder how this is gonna work with him. Now, he is a big draw. Yes. He had a lot of people. Now, here's the thing. This is why it possibly could work. Because even with his show on Fox, a lot of his videos were shared on Twitter, and they went viral as a result of people commenting and sharing them right there. So now if it's just there and you can comment and share in real time, maybe that works.
Okay. All right. So we'll keep an eye. But I don't really watch him. I'll drop in every now and then to see what he has to say,
So maybe that works. We'll see. Elon Musk must have given him the bag. Patrick Bet-David from Valuetainment, he publicly offered Tucker Carlson $100 million to go to create a show on his platform.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if he was. It could have been like Trump running for president. It could have just have been for publicity to say yo, come here.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Elon Musk must have given him
And they
hefty
said
bag.
Elon Musk recently hired a woman. to
Yes,
run his-
he is stepping down. He said he was going to step down as a CEO from Twitter, but he hired a woman. She'll be starting in the next 6 weeks. So
Yeah. They said WhatsApp was recording people without their knowledge.
no, it wasn't your knowledge. You probably signed off in.
Oh yeah, you probably
you probably signed off in that
in that 15-page
terms of use and stuff
terms
like
of
that.
use. Yeah, got you.
Because to even have Facebook Messenger, like it's some weird stuff.
It is weird stuff.
It's weird
and
stuff.
A lot of people refuse to get Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, it's some weird stuff to have that on your phone, but like you need it. They make it so like you need the app on your phone because it's so much an invasion of privacy. So,
Mr. Boom Man, appreciate you here with us.
Malcolm, are you a premium subscriber for Breaking Points? I am a premium subscriber. Because here's the thing: how would I expect you guys to join our membership if I'm not a part of somebody else's membership?
And, people,
especially if they give news, and I feel like they give pretty balanced news between the both of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's take some questions though.
Let's do that.
Let's take some questions. Somebody said I get weird texts all the time from people out the country on WhatsApp. I do too. Did you see Kanye getting $200 million from Adidas? I heard that. Is that true?
I'm not sure, but I think he built his office right next to Adidas. I did hear his new, and Adidas has like $1.3 billion worth of Yeezys that they can't move or something like that. So I don't know how that's going to work, man. They might have to bring that man back in the fold. What do y'all think about Republican Jr.'s chances at the White House? His chances, first of all, anybody that makes the White House, they were supposed to be there. Again, back to perspective, understanding this is all a game and all scripted. How did we get here? How did they get there? It's all, so if he makes it, he was like, Obama coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Yo, you got to think about that. He really just appeared.
He really just appeared.
Because I thought back then I was in high school. I was like, oh, Hillary Clinton. I just recognized the name.
Yeah.
And then I saw Obama. I was like, oh, black man. I would vote for him if I was able to vote.
Right.
But Holiday Chris, thank you for the super chat. It's your 33rd birthday. Peace. Happy B-Day.
Happy B-Day.
And Vahio Slim said, hey, I could use a I am mediocre shirt for work. That is funny.
Oh,
Thank you for the
that
super
is
chat.
funny. That is funny.
That is funny.
We might start doing custom shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For certain individuals.
Somebody said the CEO from Adidas announced they are selling remaining Yeezy stock, and Yeezy is getting around 15 to 20%. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, well, he's got to get his money. Sure.
Somebody said Dot and Malcom, all the deepfakes, and they got videos of people saying that's not really them, but it looks like them. What do y'all think about R. Kelly take back in 2002? That's what's gonna happen now with all of the stuff. I saw some pictures of Hunter Biden, some nasty pictures on the timeline, and he could just say that's not me.
And that's why I was trying to tell y'all.
That's AI.
Know and understand all of them filthy people who've done some nasty stuff. They're breathing a little bit easier because everything is fake now. The food is fake. The music is fake. The movies are fake. The air is fake. You know what I'm saying? I can put your voice on this, your body on that, remove the background from this, popping into that. And so with that being, so that's the gift and the curse of your reality being blurred.
Yeah, it's too good.
You know what I mean?
It's too good. Like,
and it's too good already, but imagine the stuff the government uses.
Exactly. Yo, the fact that, listen, BlackRock has been using that AI software, Aladdin, for years. And it's been used, it's telling them what businesses to buy, all that stuff. The stock trends and how it's going to go.
Yeah.
And that's been their secret weapon. Google just announced a bunch of AI projects that they're leaning into. They're bringing AI into Gmail, Google Sheets, Google Docs, stuff like that. Let me see. I had the paper. I had it. Yes, Slides, Google Sheets. Google Maps is going to offer an immersive view for routes now. They're going to have Google Photos is going to have a magic editor feature.
Yeah.
Google search will become more interactive, responding to questions in conversational manner like ChatGPT. Palm 2, Google's new LMM. I don't know what that is. Over 25 new of it's a bunch of stuff. So the AI community on Twitter has been going crazy all day with the new Google announcements because you have no choice.
Continuing to roll them out.
You have no choice, and you cannot tell me that what they give to the people is just a snippet of what's available.
Yes.
There's a new.
They will never arm you, but remember, you are armed with enough. If you crack codes, go back to the Matrix. There are hacks that once you apply certain levels of intellect and what you know, you can get out of it because there's layers, like a video game.
There's a new thing now called like a virtual girlfriend. So now like people are building AI programs to respond to you like a girl you were dating.
And then they're gonna come out with the model, the robot model. I told you already.
Yep. So people are using photos from like Midjourney or something like that, creating a little plug-in for ChatGPT, and then yeah.
Imagine your robot wife. She shut up. She make you a sandwich. You know what I mean? Top you off and go sit down somewhere.
Yep.
That's a beautiful thing.
That's why I think there will soon be some regulation around it. I do. I think there's gonna be some regulations to kind of.
How I can get me a robot home?
Yeah. No, they'll let you do that.
Her name is gonna be Ho Sevenfold. Ho Sevenfold. Ho ho ho. And don't you raise your voice in my house. Pull a Malcolm X. Don't you raise your Betty. Don't you raise your voice in my house. And she will be the perfect goddamn. Yeah. And then I already told you the one wife you're gonna get. Long lasting hours. Talk to her. Listen. Go shopping with her. 2 and 3 rounds. Throwing her from the chandelier. All that kind of shit. Then where are we going to be, man?
Yeah, man. Humanity is over, man.
It's over.
It's over.
They already got all these rocket pockets and toys anyway. Now they can put the perfect body. I got the old man bod. No, he gonna be perfect special, and he gonna be skilled with 7 forms of kung fu. I can't even come see my kids without feeling like, yo, send the kids down, because I don't want no problem with R2774. You know what I mean? I want no smoke. I want no smoke. You know what I mean? Nah. I'm staying here in the past. I was gonna go. I'm staying here.
Yeah, man.
Anywho, that's what's going on in my head movies. How that thing is gonna go.
Coach Wayne, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk, because he be asking some questions.
What did he ask?
And I can tell he be going through it in life, man. He said, how'd you know when it was time to stop chasing multiple ass, Dotson? It gets boring.
Listen, once
it gets really just monotonous.
Once you experience it, it's not the same experience. You just reliving and regurgitating a moment that has no value to it.
And especially if like, I don't know, if you have other stuff going on, it gets exhausting. Like,
not only that, it's time consuming.
Money.
It costs you money.
Yeah, man.
Time, energy. You got to remember lies on top of lies, where your whereabouts. You be so stressed and worn out, man.
Even if you're single. No, even if you let them know this is what I'm doing, but it's just
not the same.
It's exhausting. You don't want to do that, man. I don't know.
So your goal is to find what works for you and try to build something this way as opposed to building it that way, if that makes any sense. Do you think what is happening in the co-founder of Google missing? I didn't hear about that. The co-founder's missing?
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that.
Somebody saying plus the STDs now. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole.
Yeah, bro. That's a different. Yeah.
That's a whole different situation there.
Question: How was it easier for white America to boycott a beer company than Black America to boycott the bands? Yo, okay, that's interesting. That's a good question.
What was the question?
The question is, how was it easier for white America to boycott a beer company than for Black America to boycott brands that are hurtful to them?
Numbers.
You think it's numbers?
I think it's numbers, and I think it's commitment to the cause.
So,
and a lot of times, we can't get everybody on board because of people's personal,
So I think it has something to do a lot more with the media.
Okay, could be that too.
I think it's something a lot more with the media because when we say, okay, we're gonna boycott this brand, our celebrities who go, I'm still going to Gucci, they're pushed out more.
Yes.
So the regular person goes, yeah, Mayweather said I can't get.
But that be the deterrent. This is what I mean by we're being deterred by our so-called leaders.
But if the media is saying, because I don't know how accurate some of these numbers are, right? When they say like, Eisenhower's stock plummeted 59%, or their sales are plummeted 59%.
Anheuser-Busch, Bush is doing bad, from what I understand.
But is it as a result of the actual boycott, or just like the media portraying it and did it actually happen? You get what I'm saying?
Well,
that's the the magic of media, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and we don't get that. We don't get that. We get the celebrity going, nah, I'm not doing it. That's stupid. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I might be completely wrong.
Those be the agents of chaos.
Yeah.
Right? So all it takes is one celebrity to go, nah, I'm still rocking with Louis.
No, because they have the same celebrities going, the white women celebrities go, that's stupid. Why would you boycott this? Because,
Yeah.
Or who the hell is Kid Rock to boycott anything? We don't care about him. So that's why I feel like it has to be something with corporate media saying.
Yeah, did Jamie wear a dress?
I'm not sure. That was a great question.
Dress on In Living Color. Wasn't he part of the Hated It? Wasn't he a part of that?
No. That was Damon Wayans and David Allen Gray. But he was a woman though. I forgot her name.
Yeah, I remember.
On 11 Color.
And he was Wanda on
Wanda. Yes.
He was Wanda.
It was Wanda. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So he did that a long time ago.
So did Governor Newsom from California shut down the reparations thing in California? Because I heard that's what I read somewhere.
I'm not sure. I did hear that though. Yeah, he played Wanda. Right. Exactly.
What was the most disappointing moment in your sport career you had to overcome? So my junior year on varsity, when I was playing football, we had a scrimmage gauntlet at the beginning of the season. So I went through the whole camp, got the starting position. I beat a senior out, got the starting position. So we had a scrimmage gauntlet. That's when you scrimmage like 4 different teams in the same day, and everything's all good, and then I just froze at the last minute because I just started talking to myself like, oh, this is varsity. Oh, snap. One of our outside linebackers, he was getting recruited by all the big schools. So I'm just thinking like I got to show out because I'm next to him and stuff like that. And I fumbled the bag. I played horrible and lost my job.
I remember that.
And then I just started. I only got like limited playing time my junior year. And it stuck with me. Like I couldn't watch sports that whole season. Like I just hated everything about football.
I remember you overthought that moment.
Yeah, overthought that moment. And could my coaches have given me another chance because it was a moment? Yes, absolutely. But it was still my fault, and I had to just go back to the drawing board. And that summer, I worked out like a madman with Derek from Gorilla Prince, like a madman. I came back, nobody recognized me, and then it was all city. Came back all city.
That was right. Yeah.
But that was the most disappointing. That was I was destroyed.
Yep.
That whole year. Did we fumble the bag? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened at that meeting. So, somebody said they're playing with our emotions. I think so.
Of course.
I
think that as well.
Gavin Newsom said no to the cash payments on reparations, just programs. Okay. Any more questions before we get up out of here, man?
Time to get up out of here, man.
Before we get up out of here, because it's Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Going on a picnic with my family tomorrow, and then Sunday.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Going a little picnic, sit in the park.
No, not tomorrow. Saturday.
Oh, you gonna bring out the little sandwiches?
We are. Yeah, we are. That's what we're gonna do.
That's cool. I'll be in a classy rest of my. Yes, I'll have a bottle of Chablis.
Somebody said after show. No, after shows are only on Monday, Saturday. Y'all going to get the exclusives episode. This is episode 4.
Yep.
Y'all planning on designing shoes? No.
No.
That is. I don't even want to think about the logistics.
I'm looking into a couple of shoe companies to support us, and since y'all sell shoes and we sell shirts,
Possible partnership.
Partnership.
Are the Knicks gonna win? No. Yo, you see how they now the fans outside of the Knicks games when they win, that's becoming like a thing now. I think it's getting corny.
Well, you're not a Knicks fan.
No, not even because that. It's just becoming like they're gentrifying that now. Now it's all white fans and I don't know. That's just me.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama Dot. Yeah.
That's just me.
Mama Dot, you know what? You got an $8 budget. You my queen.
Did y'all see the new Janelle Monáe video? No, I did not. I saw her walking out the pool.
I saw her walking out the pool.
I saw that. I didn't see the video though.
Definitely saw her walking out the pool.
But it's called Lipstick Lover, so I'm assuming.
Hey, Chameleon, what's up, sis?
She's singing to a woman.
Is she?
Probably. She is like that.
She's like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She is like that.
Now, son, I've got it out now. Whole 7-4 is gonna have a feature where she can replicate herself. When I want to get freaky deaky, whole 74 turn into a whole family.
High technology. Yo, email me. You did not email me. I got back to everybody this week. Email info@urbanx.nyc. Email me right now. What's your email right now?
Yeah, we're gonna fix you
right
up.
now on the spot. Right now.
We're gonna fix you up.
What else? Oh, somebody said she's non-binary. Whatever that means. But with that being said, guys.
Number? She's non-binary?
Yeah, non-binary. She's
a digit.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay.
Did y'all see the ice cream lickers get arrested? No, but that's good. I'm glad they did.
Ice cream lickers?
Remember they used to open up the ice cream, lick it, put it back?
Oh, yeah, you should go to jail for that.
They should definitely go to jail.
You should go to jail for that. Yeah.
But with that being said, guys.
We love you.
We love you. Thank y'all for joining us for yet again another great show.
Enjoy your Mother's Day.
Enjoy your Mother's Day weekend.
Honor the mothers around the world.
Yes.
The mothers of civilization, Mother Earth. Just get down. For my super hoteppers, I know you don't do this, or every day is Mother's Day, or whatever it is you saying in your head. I understand, but we respect you too.
All right.
But he's gonna be in the park with ants and shit, eating bologna sandwiches and shit. I will be in a high class. And please do not bring me
that's not for Mother's Day. That's Saturday. Mother's Day we going out somewhere.
Please do not bring me the digital 3D chicken fillet.
Yeah.
I'll have the official. And with that being said, we love you guys.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to join the membership. And if you have an issue with your membership, email info@urbanx.nyc. If you have an Urban Excellence story, same thing. If you want to get interviewed, same thing.
Make that happen.
Make it happen. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.